An Army Ranger turned JAG officer will be spending 4.5 years in prison for being a shitbag mostly. To earn his shitbag rating, 38-year-old Manfredo Madrigal deleted a bunch of Army JAG training materials from the internet, contacted the Russian embassy in Washington, D.C., and stalked and intimidated 2 ex-girlfriends. The former Ranger, who was with the 75th Ranger Regiment, graduated from law school in 2019, passed the bar in 2020, and by 2022 he was assigned to an Army office that oversaw training materials for JAG officers. In 2022, he became the subject of an investigation after he failed to report a previous DUI arrest. In February of that year, seemingly in response to the investigation, he took a video of himself deleting JAG materials, saying, "You guys decide you're going to throw me to the wayside? No, I don't think so. You people thought you can fuck me? You thought you could easily remove me? You aren't going to take my knowledge and use it against me." He also texted an ex-girlfriend saying, "I'm teaching them a lesson. I'm going to bring their house down on them. Do you see the power I have? And I own everything." Spoiler alert, he didn't teach them a lesson because the Army doesn't learn lessons. He didn't bring their house down. He didn't own anything. And they quickly removed him after he did all that shit. On his exit paperwork, he checked a box that said he had no unreported contact with foreign nationals, but on the night that he was videoing himself deleting the files, he called the Russian embassy and talked to them for 2 minutes and 26 seconds. That stuff's all bad, but this part is where he really comes into form as a true piece of shit. In December of 2021, after an argument, he showed up uninvited to an ex-girlfriend's house where he threatened that he was going to kill himself. She left the property and refused to return until he did, but before he left, he took an iPad, a journal, and seemingly tried to poison her cats by crushing up its medicine into its food bowl. Oh yeah, he also stabbed a box of fruit rolls with a knife. In the months following, he sent her explicit photos and videos of herself that he took without her consent, and he accessed a menstrual tracking app which showed that she had a negative pregnancy test, to which he said, "Sorry to see you're still a failure." Another ex-girlfriend said that he coached her on how to talk about his drinking habits to the FBI in an interview that she had with them, and when she didn't, he apparently screamed at her. For his efforts, he was sentenced to 54 months in prison, which is 4.5 years, after pleading guilty to the charges in July of 2024. To check out this full story and a lot more news in the military community, head to taskandpurpose.com and follow us right here.